At UFC Vegas 17, Greg Hardy lost to Marcin Tybura via TKO in the second round.
Here, Hardy's covering up. This doesn't look good. Mike, this is exactly what you said.
Watch the back of the head. Good job, good job.
He's got to fight back. He's got to move. He doesn't seem to have any idea what to do off of his back here. Great bounce back round by Tybura. Hardy to get his left instinct.
Wow,
Here it is.
no more.
Big jam.
That's it. Marcin Tybura, win number 4 of 2020.
Here's some reactions from the MMA community. Kevin Lee reacted saying, "What?" Alan Joban tweeted, "Well, I picked that one wrong." Aljamain Sterling reacted saying that was a huge win for Tybura. Hardy didn't seem to know what to do in that position. He didn't look hurt but more confused / lost. And Mike Perry reacted saying, "Congrats to Polish Power. You'll be back at Greg Hardy Jr." Khabib Numragomedov recently was given the BBC World Sports Star of the Year award. BBC Sport posted this on the Twitter saying, "Congratulations at Team Khabib. The UFC fight has been voted World Sports Star of 2020 at BBC Sports Personality of the Year." Khabib tweeted a response saying, "This award means a lot for me. Recognition is one of the biggest motivation in life, as in the sport, at BBC Sport." Both Cody Garbrandt and Sean O'Malley have been going back and forth on Twitter. Cody Garbrandt sent a message to Jake Paul saying, "Facts, at Jake Paul is talking reckless like that." Sean O'Malley responded back saying, "At Jake Paul probably knock you out." Cody responded back saying, "You are the softest dude on the roster." Wait, you're still on the roster, right? Drink some more milk, kid. Maybe one day you can work with the big dogs. Sean O'Malley responded back saying, "Fight me." Cody Garbrandt responded back saying, "I'll have the stretcher ready for you." Sean O'Malley ended it off with, "Settle down, Cody Garbrandt. How many fights did you have this year?" Max Holloway in a recent interview with Brett Okamoto gives his thoughts on the rematch between Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor.
I think it's gonna be a banger. It's a hydrated Dustin at 55. You know, and I don't know about Conor. The picture's been swirling around this stuff. He look huge right now, so I don't know how he's gonna look. But two southpaws, two great history. You know, and everybody keeps saying Conor hasn't fought since the beginning of the blah blah blah, this and that, bro. Ring rust don't. There's a certain level at this when ring rust, it does not affect us. Like this, ring rust is not a real thing. You know what I mean? Just like everybody, you need sparring. Like I just showed you guys, we didn't need sparring for my last fight. Like all these stuff that you guys make up, it's just. Yeah. I think so. Whoever wins that night, whoever comes mentally prepared that night, whoever zoned in, because that fight is too close. It's too close to pick. These two guys is killers. Dustin's on his little killer streak right now. You know, he was fighting whoever he wanted to fight. Whatever, he's super hungry. And then we don't know what Conor's coming back for, this and that. But if he's laser focused, this is a super fun fight. You know, I don't really watch fights too much, but I think I might be tuning in to watch that one. It's an exciting fight.
About boxing, I'm getting these comments where people are saying, you know, it would be me lowering my level to fight Jake Paul, or like, why would I degrade myself like that? I don't understand for the life of me why you guys see it that way. Okay? And here's why. Listen, when I was in high school, I don't know what you guys do for fun in high school, and not every Friday, but once in a while on Friday night, me and the boys, we get together, we go down to my basement, we had some boxing gloves, and we would just match up. You box you, you box you, you box you. That sounds like a fun Friday night to me. And I actually have some very fond memories. I have some very funny memories, and I'm sure my friends would tell you guys the exact same thing. And so now you're telling me you're going to pay me a whole bunch of money to beat up some YouTube star. I don't know. That sounds like I have a great life. I don't understand why anyone's saying like that's degrading. I don't get it. I don't understand for the life of me why that would be the case. Okay? Sounds like a great time. If they're going to pay me a whole bunch of money to beat up Jake Paul, I'm okay with getting a whole bunch of money to beat up Jake Paul. I really, really, really don't see the problem there.
Francis Ngannou on Sirius XM speaks on waiting for Stipe Miocic for a title shot.
Listen, we heard this news from this March thing over 2 months ago, and now we are under 3 months to March, so it's not as long as it was before. So that means I'm waiting, technically, even though I didn't have a choice. It's not like I had many options that I chose to wait. It was basically the only option that I had. So what else would I do, you know? I'm already in my pre-camp because I know that March is like, we are hitting the holidays pretty soon. And after that, we get it in January, which is going to be just like 2 months from March, since the pay-per-view card in March is March 6th, which is very early March. I mean, I haven't heard something very specific about it, but every time that my manager, Marcin, when he talked to the UFC, he was always telling me that, yes, they're still looking for much for the title fight. But also, like, they're having a meeting. According to the UFC, they're having a meeting sometime this week with Stipe. And then from there, I think we probably going to come up sometime next week, I hope, with a signing contract or something, you know. But so now we haven't signed nothing, but just waiting. Talking to the fight against John Jones, that's something that I'm waiting to. But once again, it's very weird that we still have to talk of interim fight right now. What is going on for interim title? What is going on with the real title, supposedly? I mean, I think in the contract, like a champion has the obligation of defending, so it's not questionable. I assume that's going to happen. And just as a notice for my last fight, we requested the interim title. The champ wasn't so active, so it can help us moving forward and staying active, something that the UFC didn't agree for some reason. But I think that was the right moment for the interim title. Mm-hmm. But for now, I'm aiming for the title himself than the interim title. Unless they have some good explanation of what's going on for the title, which is surprising. You know, it's a very complicated situation. At the meantime, I want him to fight, to defend, because I want to fight, but on his side, I don't know what is going on his side, you know, and he's a fighter as well. I don't know what is his problem exactly, but as an opponent, I would like him to fight just because I want to fight, but still don't know what is going on, so it's very complicated to have a message, some sort of message, rather than say hope everything is okay for him and hope to see him soon in the octagon, you know.
This dude's crazy. I mean, woo. Holy shit. Well, I just got my ass kicked pretty much, 2 days in a row. I'm throwing up at the end of my workouts. So, big platty daddy is fatty. Look at that jiggle, boy. Gotta get that back. It's good to get your ass whooped, though. In a weird way, I kind of like it. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot better, and looks like I'm working with, I got a team, and these guys are really solid, really strong, so it's gonna be dope. I'm gonna be back to my old young self here soon, I hope. I gotta get in shape for real.